ton of damage until the late game. Right now, they're basically just for scouting purposes and cooldown reduction purposes. Okay. Okay. Let's go middle and see if we can do anything. That's not the real one, right? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course it's not the real one. If it's presented that easy, then no, you can't have it. Looks like we're going bottom. So this is a prime opportunity to see if they went top. You know, we know exactly where some seed guys are, and then you can start dealing some of that guaranteed damage. I really do think playing this style of Tyrande is what led to me understanding maps significantly more and pacing of maps significantly more. Uh-oh. Alright, gonna go ahead and ult. The ult was just to stop the Diablo engage there, because I was pretty out of position for it. We do pick up a kill on Nova, and now we're going to be moving back in. We should definitely assert our dominance here. Good Sunder Thraw. Very good. I don't know why I'm focusing Tassadar, but I am, and I am going to be taken down by the enemy team's Falstad as he moves in there. Our Sonya, stunned by the Apocalypse, not able to chase down Sergeant Hammer, just falling a little short there. But, hey, we should be able to fall back and gather this thing up, no problem. The Tranquility did come out from our Malfurion, so that is going to be on cooldown for a while. But having two supports on your team when you have a Tyrande basically just means I can supplement a large amount of heals in between his Tranquility cooldowns. Go ahead and scout top. Go ahead, scout top. Boom. Scouted. We know we're there. We can adjust accordingly. We can gather together before we move in. If they do engage, I am going to have a heal ready to go. Let's go ahead and try to stun Diablo here. He's a little too far out of range, but we can reduce our cooldowns that we don't have. So I'm out of position here. We are going to use my ultimate to try to get in a better spot. Oh, man. I think we got it. I think we got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a whole fucking lot of seeds, man. And we are going to be taken down again by Falstad diving at us. That was a bit of a riskier play. We do need someone to grab the plant. It looks like Malfurion got it. Looks like Malfurion got it. Trink is good, man. He's wondering if he should get the silence because I have the heal. I think both of us having heals is a good idea. Now, you'll have to excuse this first game. I am a little rusty on Tyrande. You know, I'm stepping out a little bit too much. But, you know, this is okay. We can get it. We can get it. Now, at level 13, pretty much doesn't matter which build you're doing. I mean, there are some, you know, some exceptions here. But most of the time, you will just increase your healing at level 13 because you are a support hero. You are trying to keep everybody alive. And that's going to allow you to do it significantly easier. Fuck! That force wall was so good. That force wall was so good. The hate! I just thought we were going for a casual spin of friendship. What the fuck? I'll come over and fucking Sergeant Hammer's just spinning a circle. I'm like, alright, I can get into this. I can get into this. Fuck. That sucks. Alright, so the enemy team's starting to apply a little bit of pressure with their Garden Terror. You know, we haven't actually dealt that much siege damage to the enemy team. Let's go ahead and try to land some owls up here. Nope, we're gonna miss. We're gonna miss. We should have put it more forward. Alright. We're above level 10, so like soaking right now isn't really that much of a priority, so I'm gonna try to join the team. I am a little out of position, but the fucking triple tap is so easy to interrupt. We have to do that. We have to do that. Yes! Come at me! Yes! I was actually trying to draw them out here, and it looks like we have caught their Diablo. I'm going to hit him with the Hunter's Mark, try to stun him, but he does a great job of diving out. Really, really nicely done there. Let's try to reduce our cooldowns a little bit here. Keep these heals up on our Sonya. Looks like we are being pushed out pretty hard here. That was the real Nova. Oh, no, it wasn't! What a good decoy. What a good decoy. All right, let's see. See if we can take out some fucking birdmen over here. You know, I am a healer. You don't have to leave. I was going to keep you alive. But that's okay. That's okay. Is that a spell shield? Is that a spell shield on Hammer? Or is that just some weird Tassadar shield effect? That was weird. It looked like a purple shield. Okay. Alright, we won't dwell on it too much. Let's cover it here. We'll get the camp. So, they just got that camp. What do you think they're going to be doing next? This camp right here. Look at that. Look at that. Understanding the flow of maps with Tyrande Whisperwind. Yeah. And capitalizing on the flow of maps, more importantly. So we can assume that they're going to be right about here. Yep. So now that the crowd control has been used on Sonya, that's when I'm going to use my ultimate to try to help her get out of there. The Sundering actually putting her in a little bit of harm's way there. We're going to use the Hunter's Mark on Diablo, hopefully taking him out of the fight. Firing our Al in versus the enemy team. Hitting everybody there to lower our cooldowns. I need to be healing more. I'm focusing way too much on dealing damage. I need to be focused on keeping everybody alive a bit more. What a good force wall yet again from the enemy team. I'm completely out of mana right now, so I am going to need to fall back. Oh, come on. He's so out of position. He's so out of position. It's okay. Okay. Get some cooldown reduction. They're going to back up, right? Fuck. How do you thread a needle like that? All right, so this is where your owl damage is really going to start to skyrocket. If you are landing your owls, which, you know, I've been missing a little bit, you're going to pick up Ranger at this level range, and it's going to increase the width and the damage as this thing travels. It does cap out at about 3 widths of your screen, which is, you know, it's hard to gauge at any given time, but yeah, about 3 widths of your screen is going to be the maximum damage you can obtain with this. And I'm fucked. Nope, nope, baited, baited! Are we okay? Where's Hammer? Hammer's up here. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, that's a phone call. Story of my life. Dude, buying a house is like... I've never gotten so many phone calls in my life. Which is really counterproductive when you have a job like I do, where you can never answer the phone. Oh my god, that point-blank triple tap was actually successful. Our Thrall did go a little bit too far, got caught out by a great force wall by the enemy team, and was taken down. And once again, we are outnumbered. Pretty close game so far with these viewers. They're doing a pretty good job. Doing a pretty good job. They're not letting us have this one. They're not letting us have it. You gotta earn it. We can assume at some point they're going to be going for this this terror here, though. So I'm just going to keep checking. And they're going in now. We know exactly where they pulled the boss to. So this is going to allow us to like just deal some guaranteed damage to him, because typically when people start killing a garden terror, they don't really move much. They. Can anyone help me with this Nova? She keeps focusing me. I'll try to. Sonya going in really deep here, unfortunately. They're actually using their Garden Terror to help secure more siege, which is not an idea I hate. But when they have the numbers advantage, you don't really need to do that. The Garden Terror just could have pushed in and done a lot of damage. Alright, ultimate covered out, trying to keep Sonya alive. Auto attack this bad boy. The enemy team's missing, actually. We see Hammer middle. Let's go ahead and ping her. This is the real Nova right here. The roots were a little off. That would have been an easy kill, but that's all right. That's all right. We'll just keep applying pressure to Hammer as much as we can. She's moving down to the bottom lane now. Garden Terror up at the top lane, laying down those flowers, dealing that siege damage is not going to last much longer. Yeah, I landed it. Good. Just say. I really feel the need to get that increased stun range at level 7 quite often, but I went for battle momentum this level instead, or this build instead. There we go. First Owl scouting out, dealing 600 damage while Thrall's on the way. The Sundering is going to happen, but the Wolf will miss. He should re-engage now, though. Re-engage now, though. 422 damage from basically point-blank range there. Not bad. Not bad. So, Ladies and gentlemen, where do you think Falstad is going to recall from? Right here. Right here is where Falstad is going to recall from. God damn it. I hit him anyway! Yeah, those are always the best. Those are always the best. This is my favorite Tyrande build just for bullshit like that. Predicting people, getting it wrong, and still securing bullshit anyway. It's just fun. It's just fun. Alright, they're pushing middle lane again. We do need to group up and try to confront them. They actually have the XP lead now, which is a bit of a problem. Bit of a problem. So they're going down to Fury in here. After the CC's used, we are going to try to give him stealth. There we go, allowing him to get out no problem. We can assume that since they're all down in the bottom lane, after we lose vision of them here, we can assume that they're going to be going here. Just based off of map objectives and what they should be doing and, you know, shit like that. I would bet good money the next owl I fire is going to hit their tank. Oh, never mind. They were already there. But see, you can really learn a lot of the pacing of each map by firing these owls out, seeing what's available on the map, and taking advantage of it. Highly recommended. Now, it's a difficult play style, and landing these owls is something that will take a lot of practice, and honestly, in most situations, a lot of luck. But I do think it's worth it. Alright, let's back it up. We'll try to stun Falstad here. Oh god, getting hit by this hammer at the bottom of the screen, though. What can we do here? Nothing. Nothing is what we can do here. Gonna go ahead and sippy cup, get some mana back. Let's assume that... Well, we actually know exactly where they went. They went down here, so we can hit them at this plant right now. As we miss everything. They actually split up, and some of them went top as well. So this could be a time where we take advantage of that knowledge, and we rush top and get a free kill. And I'm just going to continue to pelt bottom with these owls, continuing to get that damage in, and try to just completely annihilate their health reserves without ever going near the enemy team. I did pick up Rewind at level 20, which of course resets all of your basic cooldowns. That's going to allow me to throw out more owls, deal more damage from max range, and hopefully pressure these guys out. Both teams are level 20 now, so we are on equal footing. I don't know where the fuck that owl was going. Legitimately no idea. Oh, the ultimate went out. It wasn't enough. Are you kidding? That wasn't enough? This will be. No, it won't. I was so confident in that too. I could feel it. It was going to land. So we actually have the poking advantage here, though. We actually have the poking advantage because the enemy team, while yes, they have that area control, we have that long range poke that we need to like get them out of a particular area. Oh, I want to find hammer. I want to punish the hammer. Oh, I didn't even block that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, we need to move. We need to mount up. I should have blocked that triple tap all day, every day. That was definitely a misplay. We know where they are, so let's just fire 2 owls. And that's a dead Falstad again. There you go. There you go. We're getting them. Slowly but surely. And we have another owl ready, and we know where they're recalling, so here you go. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we need to stay relatively safe here, but we can use battle momentum to fire off even more owls. We don't know where the enemy team is, so the best thing to do with this one is just fire it right down the middle lane, get an idea. And just like that, we spot Sergeant Hammer, we spot Tassadar, we know exactly where they're going, just because we shot an owl down the middle lane. See if we can land another one. I believe that would be 3 people. Alright, here's my first ultimate, trying to keep Thrall alive, because he's going so deep. Now let's just focus this plan. It's not really doing anything. Let's heal Thrall, keep ourselves alive. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to go the safe route through the base. Scout over here. We actually have no idea where the enemy team is. They're not showing anywhere on the map, which is weird. Because there's no mercenary camps that they could be getting, so that makes me feel like they're just totally setting up, getting ready for a really big gank. That's the vibe I'm getting anyway. Go ahead and pressure Hammer here a little bit. At least get rid of that shield. They're doing the right thing, though. They're making the Hammer split push, so we lose focus on the plant, and then the plant is going to get a lot of value up top. So they're definitely applying pressure in all the right areas right now. Let's try to kill him. I mean, I could just oh my god. Oh my god, my camera. Dude, I hate clicking on my fucking map. It's the worst. Okay, we actually saved all of our buildings, at least momentarily. Here's my ultimate again to keep everybody alive and trying to land some stuns on the back line there. We do just that. I don't know if it'll be enough, though. I don't know if it'll be enough, though. Yeah, keep running, boo. Keep running. Fuck. Shit. That sucks. They have so much burst damage with Nova and Falstad, and then that just super high damage output of their Sergeant Hammer. So, again, we know that they got this mercenary camp. Where do you think they'll be going next? Right here. This is super elementary map pacing 101. Very easy to spot these guys, very easy to deal that damage. And as you can see with this particular build, I'm actually, I've done the most healing on our team, just by being able to fire off these ultimates whenever I want to. And I'm creeping up on top damage for our team as well, almost for the whole game. So it's a very aggressive support style, but you grant a ton of utility for your team with all this vision. And you're actually, if you're landing your rouse, well, I've been doing a decent job of it, you're actually able to deal a very significant amount of damage too. Alright, going to try to stun the Hammer here. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking goodness. Gonna rewind, fire another owl. I land a stun. No, stun is gonna miss. 6 seconds until I can shoot another owl. God, the Sergeant Hammer is being protected so well. So well. Jeez. I think this might be GG, boys. I think it might be GG. I'm just going to go back and get some health. Now, we do have Li Ming on our team, and that is worth mentioning because she is the king of she is the queen of being able to save a fucking core. For sure. Alright, gonna ult again just to make sure we stay healthy. The more health we have, the less desirable this is gonna look for the enemy team. So we just need to try to pressure them out right now. Hey, and we know exactly where they're going, so what do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna continue to just layer in these owls. Really, I should be farther away to do it, but it's decent damage if we land it from just about any range. We could increase it significantly more, though. Hello. Hello. Dude, people get so afraid of the Hunter's Mark. Like, I wasn't going to chase him down. I wasn't going to deal any damage, but he saw that debuff, and he got the fuck out. Right here. Oh. Damn it. He's right there. He's right there. He's recalling. I think we already missed it. I think he's already gone. Yep. But hey, we can kill this really quick and get some seeds. I believe there's 60 in this thing. They got some of them, though, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and fire some up here, because we can assume the enemy team split up. Gonna top everyone's health off with stealth. And land. Oh my god, this hammer. I got you, Thrall. I got you, Thrall. At least for the moment, I do. God, the enemy team is working so well together. Seriously. We've had some, kind of mess-ups with Sunder pushing targets out of the way, but the enemy team is like on top of everything. No. 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 You don't do that. You come after me. That was a good game. So yeah, that's the cooldown reduction build. As you can see, you can do a ton of damage with it. You can grant a ton of vision, be an asset to your team, and more than just numbers on the screen. And I think that's important. And too many people focus on, well, if you're not number one in healing, then what good are you? Kind of just like how Zagara is able to put creep down everywhere and give a ton of information to her team. You're doing that on a super, super, super low cooldown, high damage output ability. And you're able to heal a ton with it as well. So, that was the first game. We're going to get another bunch of members in here. We'll see if Koala wants to join me. I would love to. But I've got Verizon here putting cables in his house. He's getting Verizon Fios internet today. What an asshole. He's like, Peloton, you know how much you pay for internet? Well, I'm just going to not pay that much and get 100 upload speed. Go fuck yourself. What a guy. What a guy. So I guess I get to pick the next map. Cursed Hollow. Good, it's reliable. Guys, if you want to join in on these games, there's going to be two more. One more after this one. If you don't know about it already, you're probably missing out on it. Let's put it that way. But we're going to go into the MFPT chat. You can see it on the screen right now. You just type /join MFPT. This is where a lot of my viewers hang out and, talk. And usually there's good vibes and everybody's happy. And you can get into a lot of games with a lot of, as you just saw, pretty good people. We are going to do a lobby link here. So if you see this, just click on it. And you'll be invited into my game just like that. It is so easy and so simple, and it's a first-come, first-served basis. Although, as with all of these streams, I do ask because of the very, very limited space. If you played once, don't play again. Be kind. We're all gentlemen or gentle ladies here. We can show our manners. This time, probably full support. Probably going to do a full support build. So, in the first game, we showed off the damage potential of a Snipe Tyrande build and showed off the utility that it can offer with the cooldown reduction and massive amount of healing with her heroic ability. This time, we will go full support Tyrande with Tyrande. I should pick a different skin. There we go. There we go. We got to vary it up a little bit. So this time we're going to go full support. We're going to be trying to just keep our allies alive, and that's really the bottom line. Look at that side cheek. That's just for you. That's just for you. Okay. How we doing? Everybody's ready? Let's start it up. This is the Cursed Hollow. Actually, Cursed Hollow is probably my favorite map to play Snipe Tyrande on, just so we're clear. Because the map is huge, and you know exactly where they're going to be, and when they are there, you can see them. You can just fucking see them. It makes it so easy to land everything. But, how do I like Black Desert Online? I love it. It's a great game. We're going to be doing a stream of it on Tuesday, although I don't know what the hell I'm going to make the stream about. I actually have no idea. Rui was like, well, just do a dungeon. I was like, really, you don't know anything about this game. There are not dungeons. So, yeah. So, stream Tuesday. Look forward to that. I'm sure it's going to be really fucking weird. It's going to be really weird. All right, the friendly team, Trondus Burunduru, Greymane, ETC, Vala, and Zagara. The enemy team, Leoric, Vala, Johanna, Lieutenant Morales, and False Dead. Okay. All right. All right. So, this build, as I've already said, is going to focus around just trying to keep our allies alive. We're going to have a little bit of utility in here to help out, but mostly it's just going to be flat healing output. We're not going to be able to fire off our ultimate as fast, but our ultimate should be pretty damn effective. I am going for... Do we want to do... Dude, seriously, I think... Could I just make a healing build out of cooldown reduction? I feel like I could, but no, we can't. We mustn't. We mustn't. All right. All right, what do I want to do? Let's go for some utility out of the gate. We'll reduce the cooldown of Hunter's Mark by 6 seconds. So it'll have a 14-second cooldown, and we just need to make sure that we're using this early and often. So Ranger's Mark, level 1, reducing that cooldown of our trait. I never really talked about our abilities in the first game. I'm sorry. We have Light of Balloon, which is our Q ability. It's going to allow us to heal. It heals our target and ourselves, so it's usually a good idea to use it on someone who's not you, because you're going to be getting more value out of it. Our W ability is... What's it actually called? Everyone just calls it the Owls. It's the Sentinel. So the Sentinel is what we were using last game. That's what a big focus was, and that's how we were getting all that vision and dealing all that damage. It's going to be mostly just a utility spell for us in this match. And then our E ability is Lunar Flare. It's a skill shot stun. And it should combo extremely well with ETC. Actually, Tyrande and ETC is my favorite combo that involves Tyrande. If we could get someone to soak middle and the two of us just roamed around, it could be just devastating. Absolutely devastating. But hey, that's all right. We don't need to do that to be successful. Let's just heal our ETC up a little bit, keep our health high. And then our trait, which is going to be very important in this build today, is the Hunter's Mark. It's going to increase damage dealt to a target by 25%, and we have this bad boy on a 14-second cooldown. Incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. Let's just keep our ETC topped off. Vala, very, very mana-hungry character, depending on your build, and she is completely out of mana. She's doing a good job of predicting where the flares are going to be, though. She took that path out really, really wide. Really, really wide. Okay. I am spamming my abilities a little bit too much. That is one thing I will say about the cooldown reduction Tyrande build. You do use a ton of mana. Just a ton. How do you miss a power slide? Dude, my little paralyzed wiener dog in the other room. My sister's been taking care of it since, you know, since it popped a vertebrae out, but she's excited about something. Excited about something over there. At this level range, I am going to go for Protective Shield. We do have a lot of healing, but if you want that burst defense on command, Protective Shield is one of the best things you can ever do. It's one of the best talents you can ever pick up. The enemy team is moving in pretty aggressively here. We're going to try to focus all of our CC on Morales in the back line. That is one of the best things about Tyrande, is the fact that she doesn't necessarily have to be next to someone to deal that crowd, to crowd control them. Here we go on Morales again. Hopefully we can slow her down. Try to keep everybody alive. You're all taking so much damage. Falstad re-engaging at a really good time here. I'm not going to be able to save our Vala. We can't keep ETC alive. We did actually get the tribute there, so, you know, we're in a pretty decent spot. Go away, Leoric. Go away. I know she's not missing a ton of health, but I'm going to be recalling, so I'll just top off our Zagara there. So one of the things I do have a little bit of trouble with, and you may notice it throughout this game, is, yes, I did get the cooldown reduction on my trait, but actually being in position to use it a lot, to use it every 14 seconds, is something that I struggle with. Now, it's something I can learn from and improve on, you know, as I play more Tyrande and get used to the idea of it. But you may notice that I'm not using my trait enough, and that's something I'm trying to fix. It's something I'm aware I don't do enough, and I'm trying to fix. So we're just hanging out in the middle lane again. That first tribute was the bottom middle location. So using that knowledge, we can then maybe predict the spawn of the third one based on the spawn of the second. Maybe. All right. Second tribute is bottom right. That's good. That's good. We are going to go for increased range on Lunar Blaze here. The idea is we want to be able to lock down Morales anytime we want to. Anytime the need hits, we want to be able to lock down Morales. Leoric, really out of position here. I am going to hit him. Oh my goodness, I am going to hit him with the Hunter's Mark. There we go. Stun on Morales from a mile away. Look at that. Look at that. That's good. That's good. I should have healed Vala there instead of me, but I healed myself, which is not good. Protective shield was just a moment too late. I'm sorry, Zagara. I saw it coming and everything. Stun going out, hopefully hitting Johanna. Protective shield on me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Help. Thank you, ETC. You're so pretty. And you're so kind. Here, I got a heal for you. I got a heal for you. A stun going out. Is not going to hit Falstad. It was off by a second. He's going to make it. He's going to make it. Okay, so they got it. They got it. That's okay. I'm gonna let our allies know where the next tribute is. Oh, that's stressful. I will say solo heal Tyrande, perfectly viable. I don't want to sound like I'm bashing on Tyrande's solo heal capability. Very difficult though. You have to be on top of it. And as far as supports go, I think she's the one who has like the most to think about. So for instance, Lily, you just hit Q. That's it. You worry about where you're standing, and then you hit Q. And then you move a little bit, and then you hit Q. Uther, Uther has a lot to think about with all of his cooldowns and stuff. Malfurion, you hit Q. If someone's hitting you, you hit E. Whatever. Not too much to think about there. Tyrande, you're constantly thinking about the pacing of the match. You're constantly thinking about where you're positioned, where your allies are positioned, what you can be doing with your stun, like interrupting that Morales' healing. We're going to give Protective Shield to our ETC, trying to help keep him alive while our cooldowns are a little bit long at this stage of the game. We would have really benefited from being level 10 moving in here, but unfortunately we are being pushed out yet again by the enemy team. Cigar, okay. You probably run towards our buildings. There you go. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. All right, so we didn't get the tribute, but as far as, worst case scenarios, that wasn't that bad at all. That was not that bad at all. The enemy team is very, very tanky, and the problem I'm running into is normally tanks are no problem for Tyrande, right? You just go in with the Hunter's Mark, you make them take 25% more damage, and your team focuses them down. But the Morales pick was actually really smart here, because Morales basically can heal through just about anything. So I have to land the Hunter's Mark, and then also land the Lunar Flare on Morales if we want it to really be a meaningful debuff at all, which is hard to do. And the fact that they have two warriors and that really strong presence of a front line makes it quite difficult to pull off. We do have the next tribute spawning. This is a new tribute cycle, and it's going to be at the top right. We don't quite have everyone gathered together yet. We are a little outmatched right here. ETC is not afraid, though. Moving in. Oh, he was going for the mosh pit there. We all saw it. There's my ultimate, trying to keep him alive. The protective shield still trying to keep him alive. A good mosh should cut down on the damage quite a bit. And we have hit Leoric with the beautiful, fucking beautiful. Oh my god, that mosh pit was legendary! Legendary! I am out of mana though, so, don't let him see me. Fuck. Alright, there's another Hunter's Mark. I got you. Go get him. There we go. Okay. What a good mosh. Seriously. 10 out of 10. I'm going to say that in all chat. So good. Okay. Alright, so that mosh pit won us that battle, not my healing. Let's all be clear about that. I feel like I'm working so much harder to do any type of healing this game because I'm the only support here. like I said, solo heal Tyrande brings a lot of utility to the table, brings a lot of damage amplification to the table, and in the right hands, a lot of healing as well. But it's difficult. It is really, really difficult. But so far, we've just focused on basically a little bit of utility and healing with our ultimate. And it's nice and easy, man. Nice and easy. So that was the first tribute in a new cycle. This is the second in that cycle, and this is at the bottom left. So we will not be able to predict the exact location of the next tribute. How are we doing down here? I'm going to wait for ETC to move in with his man hide. Oh, I thought that was a really good power slide opportunity there. It is! Look at that! Gonna go ahead and stealth, try to keep myself alive, try to keep Vala alive as well. I'm trying to use the Hunter's Mark here on Johanna because she is so far extended and not near her, not near Morales at all. We were able to secure that tribute. Hopefully we don't wipe here because that would be a really big mishap, but a fantastic power slide from our ETC again, securing yet another kill. Hunter's Mark on Morales is gonna take her down. Beautiful, beautiful. Really nicely done. Our ETC is not afraid to move in, even when he's at low health. We are going to go for increased healing at level 13. Again, as I mentioned, this is going to be in the majority of your builds. As long as your health is high, you're going to be outputting a ton more healing. Just a ton more. There's an out for the kill secure. Okay. Oh, spread out. I'll have an ultimate here in 4 seconds. Just top everybody off. There we go. All right, so again, trying to stun Morales in the back here. Good concussion grenade. I'm going to try to make a point of walking in the way of Morales and ETC, like getting in the middle there, trying to soak up those grenades so his ultimates don't get interrupted next time. That's something I should be able to do fairly safely. Morales has had pretty good positioning this whole game, though. She's been definitely a hard target to get to. Okay. Okay. So, my mana is not great, but it's not terrible either. I am going to go back, though. Just get that tapped off. Get that ready for the next encounter. I haven't been using my Ls as much this game, you guys may notice, and the main reason for that is because being the only healer and being in a build that's not focused on dealing damage with the Sentinels, it just makes more sense to save my mana for situations that require healing rather than scouting constantly. Right now, though, is a time where you would want to use your mana to scout. Because I was going to say, we don't have vision of anyone on the enemy team, and you know, basic map knowledge and presence means they're doing one of two things. They're either getting mercenary camps down here or getting mercenary camps up here. And I was able to predict which one they were at and take advantage of it. So, we are... we have a ton of auto attack on our team, like everybody. So an option we could go for here is Mark of Mending. It's not great. It's not great at all. So what I would rather go for is True Shot Aura, which is just going to increase the damage of all of our basic attack damage dealers. We're going to scout up top really quick. So basically True Shot Aura just means that anyone standing next to me is going to hit harder. Really easy, really nice utility. I believe it also increases our damage, although I'm not 100% on that for whatever reason. And it's just a good talent. Good talent overall. Can find its way into a lot of builds based on your team comp. Now, if you did have a bunch of mages on your team, I would typically go for Lunar Flare, deals more damage just because I like the talent, and it feels a lot more hands-on. But there is definitely flexibility there. So we actually don't know where the enemy team is at all. We see Falstad flying in from somewhere, but as far as what they're doing, we don't actually know. Kind of seems like they were all in their base. We are moving in on this tribute very aggressively. I would like for ETC to be, yeah, right about there. Poised right about there. We can let them get boss. It's not a big deal. We did just scout it with the owl, so we know they're up there. We're going to be a little late for a mosh pit. So we should just go up top and kill it. And then it's no big deal. We do have the Hunter's Mark, which makes things like this a bit more squishy. So we really don't have to be worried about this guy getting a ton of siege damage in. If they babysit it, that may be a little bit different of a story. So there's a Hunter's Mark on the Golem. Here's my ultimate to counter the Falstad burst damage, which I don't think was necessary. I did it preemptively. He didn't actually seem to hit anyone with that shotgun off. And again, trying to focus on Morales here just to get her off her game. They're starting to clump up a little bit, though, so we may see a mosh pit here soon. I'm going to tap the sippy cup just because it was about to be destroyed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Snit, indeed. Man, snit. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But again, you can see that the boss, even at the 15-minute mark, didn't get a lot done, only taking down 2 towers. So, not that big of a deal. We do need to keep in mind that we are not all here. We do need to be very careful. I do have my ultimate if things start to get bad, but you know, we shouldn't dwell on getting this too much. It's okay to let them have it. Alright, gonna try to keep our ETC alive. Protective shield going out on Vala. Here's my ultimate. And we are gonna hit Leoric with the Hunter's Mark just because he's so far forward. I'm trying to combo in with as many stuns as I can here. I'm actually being slowed down by Leoric quite a lot. Can I keep Vala alive? I sure can. Hunter's Mark out on ETC, or out on Falstad. Woo, that was getting a little sketchy. Everyone's really, really low. Everyone is really low. Oh, God, these team fights. It's like I can feel my core just tense up. Oh, it's so stressful. So stressful. All right. How are we doing on healing? We've done 43,000 this game. I actually feel like with the cooldown reduction build and just how often you can use your AoE ultimate, my healing numbers were a little bit higher last game at this point, if I can recall. Maybe that's not entirely accurate. But there is a case to be made about actual healing that is meaningful and just AoE healing for the sake of having numbers. So with the cooldown reduction build, you are going to be able to spam your ultimate a lot more. You're going to be able to shadow stalk a lot more, which basically means that you know, you are going to be healing every member of your team, you know, every 30 seconds or something. But is that really meaningful healing? Is that like healing that saved a life? Yeah, maybe, maybe not. There's an argument to be made. Either way, we need to win a fight, says the enemy team is Falstad. No, don't do that. ETC should wait right here. ETC should wait right fucking here. Dude, this is good. This is gonna be gorgeous. This is gonna be gorgeous. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hello! Here's the Lunar Flare out on top of this shit. We're gonna hit Vala with the Hunter's Mark. We're gonna heal everybody on our team. Fire off Owls. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, boys. Not bad at all, boys. That was really nice. That was really nice. We should do this now. Like right now. Like, go do that. Go do that. Like, we should... Okay, fuck it. Just push. How do I go back to typing in team? I don't know. Just push. If we could have started the boss immediately, it would have been worth getting. The idea is you don't want to waste curse time getting the boss, but, you know, while I'm sitting there channeling it, you know, using maybe 10 seconds to get the boss wouldn't be terrible. But because we didn't jump on that at all, it's like, we just push. We just do that. Like, just, you don't even need to kill the fucking other buildings. Just kill the important one. Oh, we have a stim drone coming out on the enemy team's Vala here. I'm just going to try to hit her with as much crowd control as I can, which was pretty effective. The ultimate coming out, trying to keep everybody alive. We do see our Zagara getting low on health, but once again, Leoric so overextended. We're just going to hit him with the Hunter's Mark and then watch his health deplete. Let's use Protective Shield on our ETC as he is going in pretty deep here. We should just be focusing the building so we can get out. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. The enemy team finally starting to focus me a little bit, which is what they should be doing, but it's not what I want them to do. You know, it's a little scary. And we can probably win the game. I would assume so. We have some minions here. Yeah, I think we got this. At this level range, I actually go for Storm Shield pretty much every time, because you do have a decent cooldown with this build in between all of your healing. So Storm Shield is just a really good way of stopping enemy incoming burst damage. Very, very effective versus mages that rely on dealing that AoE damage too. Storm Shield can actually do a ton of work. So game 1, we did cooldown reduction. Game 2, we did more healing and utility focused with stuns and damage amplification and shit like that. What do you think game 3 is going to be? What do you think, chat? What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to play... Let's do 2. Show build, please. My bad. I totally didn't do it. Totally didn't do it. Oh, some people are starting to say it. Some people are starting to say it. We're going for a damage dealing build, boys. We're going for an auto attack build, boys. Which is not as bad as you might think, actually. She deals a ton of auto attack damage. A ton. Man, this thing fills up fast. Okay. Okay. All right. Give me either a Morales or a Bloodlust Rhaegar. We're gonna do some work. We're gonna do some work. Can you move to Observer? Yeah, I guess. Who wanted to move? This guy? Swap to... Who are we going to switch him with? Nephilim! Nephilim! Alright, congratulations. Congratulations, Nephilim! Alright, seriously. Let's get a Rhaegar or a Morales on this team. Can't change heroes? That seems like a problem. Seems like a problem. Can we get a... Oh, there we go. There we go. And he's dressed up like a reindeer. All right. All right. Let's put on a skin. Let's put on our Sentinel skin. This gets me in the mood for dealing damage. Gets me in the mood for dealing damage. J'entends la voix des lunes. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bloodless Rhaegar will be funny because we don't have any other auto attackers on our team. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. All right, I do want to preface that you probably shouldn't do attack damage Tyrande. Just put that out there. You're probably, you shouldn't go into a game and be like, yo, guys, I'm going to Bloodlust Tyrande. You probably shouldn't do that. But if you're playing with some friends, if you want to have a little bit of fun, you can give it a go. Why not? Maybe it's really good. I have not done attack damage Tyrande in like fucking a year. It's been a year. So, we'll see what goes. We'll see how it goes. There are some, just innate advantages to this. Well, first of which would be Hunter's Mark. You deal more auto attack damage. Well, that's great. And you can heal yourself. Which is something that especially a lot of the new damage dealers aren't really able to do. It seems like Blizzard doesn't want every single attack damage hero to have their own sustain. And that's, a good concept, actually, I think. Now, as far as a lane presence, I don't think this will be that good. I don't think it'll be that good. I don't think we'll be able to push much at all. We would have to use our stun. That's the other thing. We have lunar flare, which is good. Like, you want to deal damage to someone, well, here you go. Land your skill shot, and you can just auto attack. Also, to be fair, I don't actually know which talents I'm going to be going for. Just so we're all on the same page. Just so we're all on the same page. Going to try to make this up as I go. All right. All right. Well, seasoned marksman, right? Don't we have to? I feel like we have to. All right. Seasoned marksman it is. What do we do at level 4? Oh, shit. Every 10 seconds, your next basic attack against the hero deals 60% additional damage? Oh, that's so good! So focus attack, it's worth mentioning on Tyrande, she has one of the highest attack speeds in the entire game. I believe Tychus and Vala are the only ones who actually attack faster than her. So, you know, focused attack is actually going to get a ton of value. Like, as far as damage output goes. Searing arrows, you guys are saying, though. Activate to increase basic attack damage by 50% for 5 seconds. Maybe. That's definitely more bursty. So searing arrows is a bit more controlled. And with searing arrows, you could combo that. Dodge the wolf, dodge the wolf, dodge the wolf. Fuck. Fuck shit, dick. Anyone want to attack this Diablo that's on me? There we go. With searing arrows, you can control your burst a bit more. So maybe that would be better. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that was a terrible stun. I'm kind of glad he charged me, so I have a second chance to stun him. That was awful. I was putting it way out here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tap Sippy Cup. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling focus attack. That was my initial impression. I think that'll increase our damage overall. I'm gonna go for focused. Because with our builds so far, we've been out of mana like a lot. We've been using up mana like crazy. So I don't want another tool to burn my mana. That makes sense? I feel like that's fine. Well, the enemy team is doing a good job of roaming around at least. I'm kind of afraid to move up too much further. Let's like just start hitting Thrall and see what happens. What are you doing? You gonna come at me or? I'm trying to like anticipate the wolf incoming and just step out of the way. But he's just not throwing them. He's playing mind games. It's like he doesn't take me seriously as an opponent. No, fuck you. Go away. Alright, focus attack. Here we go, here we go. I wish there was like a debuff or like a buff timer for focus attack. By the way, I'm taking this so seriously. Like, I know I'm not talking as much. I'm like so focused on what I'm doing because I don't want to fuck up. Nailed it! Nailed it! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help! Woo, shit! Alright! Yeah, that'll get the adrenaline going. That'll do it. What timer is at the bottom left under your health? No, that just shows the buff. That just shows that I, like... Oh, it has a little bar. Touche, you're right. You're right. Okay. God, well, that's hard to see. And the bar's gone now, even though I'm auto-attacking. Yeah, I don't understand how this game works. I don't get it. Like, the bar was moving, and then there was no bar. And I was just sitting here looking at the bar. I don't get it. Anyway, we got owned. How are we doing on damage? How are we doing? Not as high as I was hoping it would be. Not as high as I was hoping. Let's try to make our way back over here. Granted, I haven't been using Hunter's Mark a ton. Here we go. There we go. Beautiful. Did we get Thrall? Oh, just a little too short. I'll try to keep our team alive, because I am a support after all. I need to remember that. I'm so focused. I feel like I'm playing Vala right now. So level 7 is coming up quick. What do we want to do? We can increase the range of Lunar Flare. Fuck that. I'm thinking battle momentum. So we can throw out our ultimate more. Yeah, man, battle momentum. That's going to be where it's at. So I'm looking at focus attack right now, and it has no bar at all. Nailed it. Now there's a bar, and the bar is depleting. Does this mean I have the buff? No. This means that the buff should be... Is it attacks versus heroes? Like, Dude, fuck it. I'm tired of looking at this bar. I'm just going to auto-attack things and hope for the best. You guys shouldn't have told me about the bar. Now it's the only thing I can think about. The bar's the only fucking thing I can see on my screen right now. There we go. Look at that utility. Bar equals time to activate. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, shit. Oh, that was... It's over. It's over. They won. Diablo CC'd me under the tower. Fuck it. Fuck it, it's over. Man, I remember like 6 months ago when Tyrande Diablo was the best thing the world has ever seen. Battle momentum only affects basic skills, not heroics. You are completely incorrect. Completely incorrect. Sorry to be the one to inform you of that. Let's all read battle momentum together, because I get this every time I pick the damn talent. Basic attacks, which is this, decrease ability cooldowns. Not attacks decrease basic ability cooldowns. Basic attacks decrease ability cooldowns. It works on your ultimate, bro. Does it. It does it. It's a magic... Oh, look at me running into projectiles. It does. It's a magical thing. It really is. Seriously, though, you are not alone. A lot of people think that. A ton of people think that. Every time I make a video that has anything to do with battle momentum, I get that exact same comment. You are not alone. Okay. So the enemy team is starting to get a significant XP lead. It's not a ton right now, but if it keeps increasing, it's going to be an issue. So I'm going to try to focus on laning a little bit more. I'm going to stop running around and just doing nonsense. Stop doing nonsense. Dude, he's going after that regen glove. I understand exactly where he wanted it to be. I understand. Dude, we're going to need that bloodlust. We're going to fucking need it. You're right, guys. I need to farm stacks. Alright, let's just keep everybody healthy. We need to remember they have their ultimates. Great CC from Diablo here. Are you guys noticing the hate that I'm feeling? Because on my screen, what I'm seeing is fucking 4 people just ran directly at me. Anybody else seeing that? Me and me alone. That's what just happened. It sucks, buddy. Alright, Starfall! We're gonna deal some damage to an area. And again, just to prove the point, here, I'll shoot Starfall, and then we can watch as my attacks lower my heroic cooldown. Here you go. Here you go, Starfall on the minion wave here. And now I'm attacking. Look at my cooldown. Well, it would help if I was attacking quickly and consistently. But I'm not. Deal with it. Ooh, 302 damage on an auto attack at level 11. With that hunter's mark. Fuck, bro. A lot of damage. Here you go. I'll try to prove it here. It's only 0.5 seconds, but you can see it starts to ramp up every time we auto attack. We're going to be skipping seconds. That's not bad damage. I'm dead as fuck, though. Did we get a bloodlust in that fight? I didn't even notice. Oh, too far. Alright, so the enemy team does have enough to turn in. I'm going to poke at their Rhaegar a little bit since he can't heal himself anymore. Really good Diablo play going on right here, though. Oh, there she goes. There, she's dead. She's dead. So, level 13. What are our options? I didn't even need a Starfall there because I'm really fucking bad and I'm not used to having it. What are our options here? We would want to gain attack speed, right? When using Hunter's Mark? Excuse me. Or do we want to go for Shrink Ray to, like, increase our kill potential? Shrink Ray is a lot more utility for the team. I'm just saying. And there's no way a target would ever be able to run away from you if they're shrunk. But you guys